Hi, Jacques, you're working as a Christian pastor with one thought to help you do love well. Have you ever been in an argument where you knew you had the correct facts, but you walked out of the argument with a sense that you lost something that was more important than being right? We all sometimes fall into the trap that the facts are the most important thing, more important than how we use the fact. But if you look at the current political climate around the world, it seems that the lenses with which people approach the same facts with which they interpret them divide them. It is something that the Apostle Paul understood very well, that the what we think is important, but that the how we think is equally important. He was writing to his friends in the ancient city of Philippi and encouraging them to live lives pleasing to God, taking responsibility for their own thought lives. But then he went on to acknowledge that they could do this superficially, do the right things, go through the motions, and neglect the how they think. So he says to them, this is what I want you to do. This is how I want you to think. If it is true, if it is pure, if it's praiseworthy, if it's excellent, if it's pleasing, if it's honorable, if it's proper, then take your thinking and dwell there. Let your thinking live there. Let that become the how you think. Because you see, it's one thing to think, but the how you think is important. And this is the thought that I want to share with you today. It's not just what you think, but it's the how you think that is important. The how you think is like the banks of a river. The truth and the thoughts will flow, but the banks, the how you think, will eventually determine the final destination of those facts, those truths. So therefore I want to encourage you today, choose how you think and strengthen that. Strengthen those banks, because it's extremely important to have that clarity, because ultimately it determines your final destination. I hope this thought helps you to think differently today. I hope it encourages you. I hope it enables you to make good decisions. Most of all, I pray that you and I can meet up soon.